Oh, I hope I'm live. How's it going? If you're watching this later on today, I'm painting this little blue guy. It's a mech miniature. It's got kind of like a gem for a face. It's very cool. I'm going to go pastel pinks and purples and probably bright jade, my new favorite paint color. Anyways, I'm going to get into it. Enjoy. Let's start with dry brushing. I feel like last stream, dry brushing was really the star of the show. And I definitely don't do a ton of it, so this should be good practice. Let's get this dry brush wet. I did this guy as like a gradient from like dark blue down here to light blue. Then I'm going to do a gradient dry brush over it with probably purple and then pink and then up to like a really, really, really light pink. And hopefully it makes something cool. So, oh, and let me put on a little background music. 1 second. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's pretty loud. There we go. Quieter, please. Let's see. There we go. That should be good. Alrighty. Let's get another look at this guy. Very cool. I modeled this guy like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe a month. It's hard to say. He's got cool, like, whatchamacallit. Whenever I model mechs, it's always like Ghost in the Shell inspired. I think that show had the coolest like robots and stuff in it, and I'm always trying to do something like at least in the ballpark of that cool, you know. I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but this guy specifically, I did his lens to look like a crystal because I thought it was cool. Alrighty, time to get at it. Here we go. I'm going purple. I always paint with the same colors every single time. It's like blue, purple, pink. And now my new favorite of all the colors, bright jade. It will make an appearance today, I'm sure. I think I'm going to do the gem bright jade. Alrighty. Let's get to dry brushing. I'm going to do the insides of his legs with a dry brush and then just kind of call it done. I hate painting the inside of these legs. Oh. So I usually just try to blast through it. I feel like no one looks in there anyways. Everybody's looking at like the face, you know, the blaster, his little fisties. Nobody's like looking in. Like, what is the, how did you know, how's the edge highlighting looking on the inside of the guy's leg? No one cares about that. That's what I tell myself at least. I go, nobody's looking in there. Who cares? Let's do his under. And there we go. I'll probably just call that almost done. You know what I mean? Get a little bit, just to pull out these details. Focus, please. Give me focus. Well, how about now? Whoa. How about now? Focus? Oh yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. I'll just put some purple highlights in there and pretty much call that done. I'll pull the metals out too. There we go. I got a new camera and a new microphone. Hopefully this is better. It's more comfortable to paint, like, that's for sure. I was painting with my phone before, and that was brutal. Okay. Maybe I'll do a little bit under here. Right? And keep all my recesses like a nice dark blue. There we go. That's looking cool. You can hardly see it. Usually I go from like 0 to 60 with the dry brushing and just destroy the whole thing. So I'm trying to exercise some level of control today. Let's see. There we go. Right, that's looking cool. Very subtle. Very, very subtle. I called this mech quartz, like quartz crystal, because it's got a little crystal face. And I think I'm gonna do like a really light, like I'm gonna fade it up to like a really light pink, so it's like rose quartz. I think that's cool. I hope that's cool. I don't know. If you watch this, feel free to tell me what you think. Maybe that's a stupid idea. I don't think it matters though, right? It's just about the painting. If this guy comes out super lame, I can just take the paint off and give it a second round. All in here, I think I'm just going to leave that pretty much blue, because that'd all be in shadows, right? The light's coming from like up here, so this should be light, but in here, I mean, that's like in total shadow, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Whoa. Uh-oh. Still a bit too much. And I'm tagging the camera. There we go. That's starting to build up. There we go. This is my second Thursday stream in a row. I'm going to see how many I can get before something comes up. I'm going for the streak today. That looks cool though, right? There's nobody in here, but if you're watching this later, let me know. Is this cool? I think it is. Got the energy drinks to keep me talking, so I'm not just sitting here in silence. On the off chance, the last stream, I think 60 people have watched it, which I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully, I think I went for 1 hour and 40 last time. Hopefully we can go a little longer. I'm here in Canada, and My internet cuts out constantly. The router kicks my computer off the internet. So if the stream ends abruptly, that is what it is. Shout out to Canadian internet. Can you hear that? I guess the police are here. No, I'm kidding. I gotta fight the urge. I gotta do just light layers. Part of me always just wants to hammer in, like, I just want to take the dry brush and like hammer over the whole thing. And then I end up just kind of painting it twice. And I don't get as many of these like shadows as I'd want to have. Instead of doing it lightly, a lot of coats lightly, I just get not frustrated, maybe frustrated. I get a little, because I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, this is taking too long. Impatient. I get incredibly impatient. And I go, hey, I need these colors on now. So I load the dry brush up extra heavy, and I end up just blasting over everything. And then I go, oh God, I hate dry brushing. This is the worst. But it's only the worst because I do it wrong. I see people online getting like phenomenal results with just dry brushing. And I'm like, hey, I want that. I want some of those phenomenal results with just dry brushing, please. But then when I'm doing it, I'm like, well, let me just hammer over everything. Why didn't this work? Why didn't this work? I did such a heavy dry brush. I did as heavy of a dry brush as I could. How come this didn't work properly? Whoa, keep it on the page. What do we think? Ooh. Ooh. Starting to look kind of cool. And I flipped over my mat. New background. Kind of like a Tron. Ooh, I think there's... Oh. I gotta look up if that new Tron movie is out. I want to see that. I gotta look that up. I think it's end of September. So if not now, then definitely in the next like week or two. Or maybe it is. Maybe it comes out this weekend. There's not really much September left. I gotta make a mental note of that. Look up if Tron comes out this weekend. If so, go see Tron. There we go. Look at that. I'm a purple robot. I am a delicious purple robot. There we go. There we go. Yep. Let's get this going. A little more on the front here. There we go. That already looks pretty cool. Focus, please. Focus. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Look at all that like shading in there. Dry brushing. You are saving the day. Ooh. I probably could have used some more supports back here. Look at this. This little vent, flat. Oh well. I think it's fine. I don't really, I don't beat myself up super bad. If the print comes out a little wonky, that's okay. Doesn't bug me. I think I'm like aggressively good enough at 3D printing. I'm not like dialing in my specs or anything like that. I'll look up like exposure times for whatever resin I'm using. But other than that, I kind of just want to get it done and get to painting. I'm more into the modeling and painting than the making sure my printer's super dialed in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? This might be my best outing for dry brushing. And no one's here to see it. It's a crying shame. If you see this later, come through on Thursdays. Let's talk. You can see me crush it with this dry brush. Oh. Hit the camera. Oh yeah. It's looking good. What do you guys think about the new camera too? New camera, new microphone. Hopefully I'm loud enough. I'm trying to project. I have like a very muffled voice. But hopefully it makes everything a little better. You know? A little better than just the cell phone. That's looking sick. What? What? Look at this guy. I don't know. I put a little scope on there. I don't know. Just having fun. I gotta finish these. I've done 3. I've done 3 of these little mech kits. One of them, they've been in videos before. If you look through like my reels, there's plenty of videos where I'm like building and painting these kits. They all work together, which is super cool. I'm trying to get to 4 of them, and then I can package them together into a collection. I used to do a lot of like miniature kits, but now I'm doing them individually just to save time. Modeling one kit with like 12 different legs, you know, a half a dozen arms, a half a dozen weapons. It took forever, and I would end up modeling something for weeks, like 2-3 weeks, and I'd get super burnt out and bored by the end of it. So breaking it up like this, hopefully, well, so far it's made it more fun to do. I like the little victories, you know. I like to get a lot of little victories as opposed to waiting weeks to complete something. I'm impatient. That's the subtext for this stream. I am an impatient person. What do we got today? Peach. Delicious. There is no better candy flavor than peach. That is a real crowd pleaser. God, that's good. Peach candy, phenomenal. Do I have peach candy? I might even have some peach candies. Let's see. How are you doing, my friend? Are you ready to battle? You are. Outstanding. Did we get the tops of my guy's legs here? Not really. But those are shadowed. Right? We shall see. Hopefully someone comes in today too. That'd be cool. There we go. I think that looks pretty good with the purple. And then I'm going to come from the top up here. Just go like pink, pink. I want it to read as pink. I don't know. This may be a little trickier. I don't know. Worst comes to worst, we just do one of my usual heavier dry brushes. Let's see here. Let's go. I'm not even going to clean the dry brush. I'm going pink. Big pinky. Pinky in the brain. Pinky in the brainus. Oh. Dry brush. Alright. Oh. Ooh, that is a beautiful color. That's nice. Can you see that? Maybe not. It's looking a little distorted on camera. That is a very nice pink. Yeah, there you go. You can see it on the roof. Focus, please. Come on. Focus, please. Holy guacamole. Can we get a focus, please? The people are asking. Oh, there we go. Thank you. That's a beauty. Every time before I start painting, I think I'm going to do some different colors today. I'm going to paint with green or orange. I have orange paint. Nice orange paint. Do I ever use it? Very rarely. Almost never. I got to get more in the habit. There we go. Make sure this guy reads is nice and pink. Let's see the back of him. He's got his little power vent, some pipes. Very cool. Let's get this all pink. Top of my guy's little canopy area. I don't know. I guess that's where the driver would come in. I try to think about this stuff when I'm modeling, but then also I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna do whatever looks the coolest. I'm always going rule of cool. But I do try to think about it at least a little bit. get the tops of your thighs. Your robot thighs. What are we thinking? These inside areas, leaving it. These back areas, bringing them out. At least a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, stay on the page. What color should I do as blaster? I don't know. I do not know. I've been trying to do more colorful blasters. I used to always just do metallic, wash, done. Metallic wash and then like maybe a little bit of highlighting. But now, actually ever since my clear mech video, I think I did this guy's blaster pink or purple. Like, yeah, I did it purple. And now I'm like, you know, this guy's like a sci-fi robot. This could be made out of like, I don't know, blue metal, green metal. It doesn't, I get stuck in reality, but then it's like you're painting like a little robot, man. Nothing about this is like based in reality. He can absolutely be using an orange blaster. Another sip. And some more dry brushing. I'm constantly fighting the urge to just blast this guy with paint. But so far, though, you're looking sharp. You're looking sharp. Let's keep it up top. Keep it all up top. Someone picked up a copy of this file yesterday. That's what made me think about it. I was like, I don't think I have a finished painted version of this guy on the listing. And I like to try to get the finished one up there as quick as possible. You know, sometimes things come up, but I try to get it up there. Oh, my dry brush is dry. I need a wet dry brush, please. Not this wet. Oh man. I'm trying not to burp. Oh. I'm drinking so much energy drink. My energy is on 35. There we go. There we go. Remove. Whoop. Get out of here. What are we looking at? Yeah, that looks pretty good. More pink. There we go. It's feeling like it's going to take a couple very, very, very light coats to get up to a nice pink color. I'm gonna go up even brighter than this too. I'm trying to go to like a rose pink, like a quartz crystal pink, like a rose quartz. But I gotta build my way up there and fight the urges to hit it with one thick coat instead of two thin coats. I'm doing one thick. One thick, destructive coat. One thick, powerful coat. No thinning with water. Just paint. I feel like that'd make for a... Oh no, there's already somebody on TikTok who does that. Oh, I can't remember his name. He does the upsetting the miniature painting community videos. And he comes through and he just takes like the one huge brush and just slops it all over there. I was going to say that'd make for a funny skit, but it is already a thing. And it is already funny. It is funny. I love that kind of stuff. Oh. There we go. See? Insides of the legs. I could probably hit it with another, maybe a little more purple. I don't know. I might even come back in with that bright jade, my new favorite paint. My new workhorse paint, bright jade. Putting it in on everything. There we go. That's looking all right. I like all the blue coming out. It looks a little punchier on stream than it even does in person. In person, it's a little bit lighter of a blend, and I am not mad at it. Doing all these videos, you have all kinds of, in the words of Bob Ross, happy accidents. And it's like, I don't know if I ever would have done that. Did it by accident, and now I'm just like, oh yeah, everything needs to be painted like that. This is how we do everything going forward. This guy's cool. Let me put him down for a second. Where is it? Okay. Here's the guy from the last stream. This guy's done. And I was painting away, and someone in the chat was like, oh yeah, bright jade, do the insides with the bright jade. And that is very cool. If you're watching this one, thank you. I appreciate it. This guy came out sweet. Super sweet. Bright jade, you are the greatest color. Anyway, back to today's one. That was last week. This guy, this is this week. Mr. Pink here. Oop. I almost dipped my dry brush in backwards. Handle first into the paint. That would have made, that would have sucked endlessly. I would have just ended up coating my hands in paint. There we go. There's all your leg mechanisms. What do we got? Leg stuff. Ooh, very leggy. Very cool. I think I'm going to paint for an hour and a half. I'll paint for an hour and a half. And then maybe come back, reset my modem, and then come back. I don't think I can get like a full 2-hour thing going on. Because Canada. Because Canadian internet rules. It's not slow or overpriced at all. And unreliable. Wonderfully unreliable. Never. It's never those things. Looking sharp. Okay. I'm going to go a lot of pink, a little bit of white. There we go. Kind of looks like Pepto. Actually, it's almost bang on, right? That's Pepto for sure. Pepto pink. Very cool. There we go. Back on screen. Get this out of here. So now I just got to start doing these real high points. Is it? Yeah, it's transferring. There we go. Ooh, that's light. But, like I said before, I usually beat this. I usually go too far, too fast. And then I do not love my results. It's patience today. All patience. Got the lo-fi music going to encourage extreme patience. Ooh. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. Got the dark shadows. I probably could have gone with a darker blue for that even. Right? Yeah. I probably could have gone with like navy. But that's okay. I like these like drastic shifts like this. I feel like it makes the thing extra punchy. Extra punchy. Oh. Focus. Thank you. I gotta stop hitting that camera. Let's get your little hands. Your little robot hands. Your adorable robot hands. Is that transferring? Maybe. Maybe. We gotta mix up more of this Pepto. Uh-oh. That's too light. More pink. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's see. That looks pretty. Let's give it a look. Yeah, see, that's more the final color. Okay. Maybe I go, I don't know. What do you think? Do I go all the way up now? There's no walking these things back. It's not as easy, that's for sure. Let's try mixing it again. I'm just using this guy. Magenta. And then a little bit of white. Yeah, there we go. That was the right move. That was the right call. See, that's more the Pepto color. Focus, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Let's get your roof. Robot roof. There we go. Oh, completely off the page, of course. Ooh. There we go. Of course, off the page. Beautiful. That's looking good. And it's way punchier in real life, too. That is for sure. Way punchier. Focus, please. Give me a focus. There we go. Can we go really bright? Oh, there it is. Focus. Sick. Very cool. Alrighty. Should we go all the way up to super bright? Yeah. Let's go all the way to the top. Focus. Oh yeah. There we go. Focus. I might start painting in some of the metallics. Just to kind of see where I'm at. I'll probably paint in the metallics. And then, I don't know, maybe edge highlight with my brightest color? Hard to say. Hard to say. Focus, please. Focus on your tiny robot head. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bonk. Do we go even lighter? This might be too light. This looks like almost white, right? Let's see. The top of his noggin should be this like almost white color. Come on. Focus. Focus, please. Oh. Whatever. What do we think? Is that too light? Yeah. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Focus. This is my first time using OBS. Hopefully this is working. There we go. There we go. Oh wait, I have a control panel. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. It is working. Oh, very cool. This is my first time using OBS. I had no idea. Then I saw the YouTube Live control panel, and it was like, oh yeah. You're absolutely online right now. And I said, thank you. Thank you for your help. That's looking sharp. That's looking fun. I think I'll leave the pink. I think I'll leave it this pink. And then I'll just paint in like edge highlights. And then it'll make it look like very cool. I don't know. It'll make it look like a crystal robot. And that'll be sweet. I might end up finishing this guy off stream. Then I can get some photos. And then people can see what it looks like after it's been 3D printed. Alright, I'm going to put the dry brush down. I'm putting the dry brush down before I just beat this to death. I'll put this little guy over here. This guy, I was painting him with the dry brush, and it went from 0 to 60 instantly. So you will sit there as a constant reminder to ease up on the dry brush. Holy guacamole. Okay, dry brush. Thank you for your help. Now I'm switching to this 3. This is my least beat brush. And what silver? I do my silver in layers. So I always do, where is it? Where's my silver that I use in every single miniature? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here we go. I always use this silver. And then I highlight my silver with this silver. This one's so bright, it's crazy. These two guys. Mecha color. It's the dream team. I wish these had a ball bearing in them though. I kind of prefer that. Let's see, can we get the silvers in before we're kicked off the internet? That is the $1,000,000 question. Should we crack another soda? I think so. Let me get another soda. Oh. And candy straws. I like to be completely wired from caffeine and sugar. Especially when I'm trying to do something that requires a steady hand. I like to be all over the place. That is good. Okay. All these little doodads. Look at these, like little gears or, I don't know, all these little robot parts. These robot leg parts. All of them, silver. Some of these things, I don't know what that is, like a little clip. Some kind of little buckle thing. I don't know. Silver. Any of these little details. And then these, his little like shoulder cannons. I'm going to do those all silver. But I'm going to start with these little doodads. There we go. And some of these. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. Silver. Silver. I don't know. I might do this. No, I might do this whole back thing. I might do the whole back of the leg silver. I don't know. Let's get some of these like obvious ones done first. Any of these kind of things. These are for sure silver. This thing. Little leg details, you know those are silver. Any of these like fulcrums. Any of these fulcrums that need to come in. I usually paint them silver. There we go. Very cool. So many little doodads. I try not to go super crazy with the detail. Because I always think about like, would I want to paint all of these little tiny details on there? And more often than not, I'm like, no. So when I'm modeling, I try to keep it at least a little more simple, just to save time on painting. I know you're kind of like walking the tightrope of like, is it still cool? Or is it too simple and just kind of boring? It's tough, right? Focus, please. Come on. You know you want to. Oh. You know. There you go. Starting to get his little... I'm getting his fulcrums to come in. There we go. And then these ones on the inside, I'll probably paint those, but I won't highlight them. Or maybe I won't. It's it's always a bit of a 50-50. The inside of the leg is just such a miserable time to paint that. I find myself circling back around and just being like, oh no, 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 no. No, that's definitely good enough. I gotta catch myself like, no one's looking there, man. No one's even gonna see it. I mean, who knows? Maybe maybe I only paint the front from here on out. Just take pictures from the front. The whole back is still just black primer. I'm not there yet. But maybe. 2026. No backs of the miniature. Fronts only in 2026. What other thing happened today? Something happened. Oh, 1,300 subscribers on YouTube. Very cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I cannot believe that. I checked it sometime this morning, and I saw that it was up to 1,300, and I said, holy moly. That first, getting to 1,000, I mean, that took a minute, but now I'm up to 1,300. That next 300 took no time at all. Whereas my first 300, I don't know. I feel like that took months. Maybe 4 months? I don't know. 3 months? It used to take a lot longer. And if you subscribe and you're watching this later on, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Come to the live streams. It'd be nice to talk to some people. Someday. I used to do these live streams like maybe a year ago. I don't know, a while ago. And I had a lot of chatters. I'll get back there eventually. There we go. Your little robot boots. Very cool. There's robot tennis shoes. Oh. There's some more of my too light on these supports. Also, I stuck this guy down and I totally missed. I didn't like the position, but he stuck. Like as soon as he touched the base, it was just like game over. Here's some of the, I've been using these base toppers. I modeled these 2 weeks ago. I think this one was a month ago, but I've done a couple packs of these now. I like them. Basing is probably my least favorite part of the hobby. I just don't, I've never found it all that fun. I know some people love it, like making little dioramas and stuff. It's never been something that's drawn me. I'm trying to get more into it. I've been saving all my my misprints and stuff and making cooler bases out of them, but just the basing in general, I'm always just kind of like, whatever. They're running through cracked rock. They're running through a land of cork. Whatever the cork base is supposed to be. Shattered ground. I don't know. They're in the land of cork. Oop, there we go. Looking good. This guy's got all kinds of little vents on him. Little vents on his hands here. There we go. He's venting his frustrations. Top of the hand. Silver. There we go. Very cool. There's his little hand vents. Can it focus on this? Oh yeah, there it goes. All this. Little vents. Oh, okay, so we just crossed the hour threshold. Let's see if we can get another 30 minutes. That's where it kicked us off last time. If I get kicked off again, I will come back in a few minutes. But if I don't, that would be a wonderful surprise. That would be absolutely excellent. There's his robot mitt. Focus, please. I need to see your robo hands. What are you focusing on? What are you focusing on? It's like focusing back here. Strange. No way! How's it going, Shannon? Thank you. Mystery solved, too. The chat does work. This is my first time ever using OBS. So thanks for saying something. I wasn't sure if I was doing this right. Let's get some more of these little vents. There we go. There we go. I put a vent. There's all kinds of venting areas because he's a giant robot. I guess he's not a robot, right? It's a mech. So there's a little driver in there hanging out. Oop. There we go. There we go. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Another vent. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better. I turned it on, and it says that I'm live, and I'm like, well, I hope so. I've been painting models since I was like a little kid, but I took like a 20-something year break in the middle. I got back into it during the pandemic. We were all spending more time indoors, and I got back into it. I'm glad you like it. I appreciate that. This guy's he's like a crystal robot. I always whenever I always model these giant what are those called? Like the window, because I like painting them. I love painting gems and crystals. So if I'm modeling it, I'm putting a giant gem or a crystal on it. I'm like, I want to paint that. Do you paint miniatures too? Ooh. There we go. Oh, there we go. Little inside vents. Oh, nice. What kind of stuff do you paint? Do you do mechs or fantasy or? Oh, nice. How are you liking it so far? It's one of those things where like once you get into it, it kind of you get really into it really quick. What do I got up here? No vents. I'm gonna paint the shoulders silver. These shoulder blasters. Let's see. Oh, I gotta get your little knuckles. I gotta get your robot knuckles. Boop. Boop. There we go. I'm just trying to find my style. Mainly doing a lot of Warhammer 40k stuff at the moment. Oh, that's sweet. I know what you mean about finding a style. I am right there with you. Yeah. I understand. Yeah, you get super sucked into it super quick. What guys in 40k are you painting? There's so many cool. There's so many cool models. There we go. There we go. I'm going to paint these vents silver too. Focus, please. Oh, nice. Space Marines are a blast to paint. They get a bit of a bad rap online. I feel like people like to hate on Space Marines, but my current, you and me both. Weathering's tricky. Have you tried any of those? Have you tried any of like the weathering paints, like Dirty Down Rust? Or I've never tried them, but I see them online a lot, and I've been very curious. I gotta just go pick up a bottle and give it a whirl. There we go. There we go. Focus, please. There we go. Oh, there's some vents. I always paint silver vents. Yeah. They seem I mean it seems like it's like weathering in a bottle. I've seen people do tutorials and videos with the rust, and it goes from like 0 to perfect in no time. I am using a, what is this? This is a, whoop, stay on. This is a Precision 3. It's my only good brush. All my other ones are just like whatever, kind of beat. This one's pretty beat. I don't know if I've really found like the brush I love, but this one works good enough. It's not like super hooked. I could probably stand to get some new brushes though. It's good enough. What brushes do you use? I don't feel like I've gotten the brush of my dreams quite yet. And I could definitely use a suggestion. That is for sure. There we go. There we go. Oh. Is that... Did I forget the front? Of course. Of course I did. I've tried so many as well. Well, I wish you the best of luck on your voyage to find the brush of your dreams. Hopefully I get there too. But for now, it's just my least bent brush. It's been raining like crazy. I was gonna go to the hobby store and get a different paint color, or just check out whatever's new. And then it started pouring rain, and I was like, oh no. No, 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 no. I'm not going in the rain. No way. I'll see you this weekend, Hobby Store. Did I get all the little thingies? That, I got that, I got that. Oh, no, I'm not even gonna paint that, right? That's like, I mean, there's a vent in there, but no one's gonna see that. I'm leaving it. I got his knuckles. Oh. Let's see here. Painting his little robot shoes. There we go. Very robotic. How long have we been on? An hour and 21 minutes. New record. Canadian internet, don't fail me now. There we go. There we go. Oh, I wonder if I can get that. Is that like 2 in there? Maybe. What do we think? I'll give it a whirl. Got it. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting this. This little guy. Focus, please. Oh, there we go. Little vent. I gotta do it while I remember it. There we go. And then these little vents. Little shoulder vents. Focus, please. Please focus. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. That way he can vent off all over the place. I think this is my last printed miniature. I might have to go print some new stuff up for next week. I don't know. I might model something new too. I have a couple of these like leftover Hot Wheels cars. I might do some more Gasland stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, if I do Gasland stuff, that would give me a reason to pick up some of those like dirty down paints. Maybe I could make a video out of it. That might be what I do. That's a good idea. There we go. There we go. Sweet. I'm a little too close for a thumbs up. There we go. Thumbs up. Gaslands it is. I should be able to... What's today? Thursday? Yeah, I should be able to model some stuff for next week easily. Easy peasy. And then go get the... I'm thinking dirty down rust. They have rust and they have a dirty down moss that looks awesome. I feel like doing like robots or kind of anything with like moss growing on it would look awesome. Yeah, maybe I go grab the moss and rust. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Shannon. How many cars do I have, too? Right? Moss would be sweet. If even like, who else do I got here? I got this guy over to the side, right? If this guy was painted in like beat up silvers and then like moss, that'd be sick. Oh, same. And there's like no in between. It either goes from like, oh yeah, this looks like a rusted metal to like, I've just painted this orange. This is, I put entirely too much on here. Let me see here. 1 second. I've got some cars over here. I did these a few months back, maybe a year ago at this point. I don't know. But I did a couple of these, I did a couple of like Gasland cars. But like, I was trying to do rusty wheel wells. And I ended up just making them look orange. They're kind of like, it's just, I went overboard. This guy too. I did this little monster truck. And it's like, yeah, it kind of looked. You like them? I appreciate that. I feel like I kind of, I want another swing. And I think the dirty down might be the way to do it. Dirty down. Dirty down might be the way. Hopefully it doesn't have too much of a learning curve. Some of those like effect paints have like a bit of a learning curve to them. That's for sure. This, your little shoulder blasters. Painting these silver. I can't remember whose videos I was watching. It might have been Black Magic Craft. I can't remember. It was one of the popular mini painting channels. and they were talking about the Dirty Down products. It might have been Eons of Battle too. They were talking about them, and you kind of have to you have to put them on super wet, and then they evaporate, I guess, and it looks like real rust. But if you put them on kind of dry, without a ton of water, they just look like orange paint, I guess. I don't know. I'm very curious. And I've been looking at them in the hobby store for a while. They always have them like right by the cash register as like a grab and go item. I should grab them. There we go. One blaster done. Shoulder blaster. 2 shoulder blasters. Two down. There we go. Focus, please. There we go. I put a lot of pipes on these guys. There we go. Sweet. What do we got going on here? Working our way through it. I think I'm going to finish these metallics and then maybe come back on in an hour or so. I don't want to get kicked off the internet again today. I want to have a proper closing in today's video. Instead of just oh, I was kicked. Paint his stomach all silver. I don't know what you call that. His core thing. There we go. I guess that'd be a fulcrum too. Cause you'd be like rotating through here. I don't know, man. Oh man, so many pipes. Why? Why did I model all these pipes? Why? Focus, please. You can do it. Oh, there we go. Oh, honking. Non-stop traffic. Oh, can you see that? I left some of the supports on there. Very cool. That is now going to be a detail. There we go. Oh, this little pipe. Painted. Oh. Kind of cruising today. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, any printer support is just detail. And any misprint also detail. Added battle damage. You know. They're all happy accidents. It's just fun to paint. Oh. 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 There we go. Alrighty. We're coming up on an hour 40. This is when I got kicked off the internet last time. So I'm going to call this a stream. Thanks for coming in, Shannon. Nice talking to you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.